Oh, you mean when we ate up ran into my J
Hey,
Rock
look,
boy?
look. Let me tell you something. That was a
Hey,
sabotage from the gate.
How did it start?
Me, I was popping my shit. Big time. A nigga done learned a couple new moves. On my mama, I'm like, what? I got a lot of niggas like, you was getting off. I'm like, what, man? What,
You
nigga,
get in the
what?
camera? Come on,
A
man.
little town
He
what?
said, yeah, man.
You feel me? I walked in that garage and
Hey,
got
for those
belt
of you
to
who don't
ass.
know too, man, this little Tayton right here. Well,
This is my son, man.
Damn, no gang,
This little me.
No gang signs.
This
no
little
gang
me,
signs.
but big me. You know what I'm
You
saying?
feel me? Say what's up, man. Shout out to the camera, man. Say something. Just say something.
Tasty.
Yeah, you ever don't do that because they can hear you still. Just speak up. They can hear you. They can pick up all
He
this.
said like he was.
And you got both of us.
Real nigga though. Real nigga though. Feel me? Krumpin kept us out of a lot of shit, man. Real talk. It's crazy because I think if our generation didn't have Krump, we'll be some menaces to society. Would have been way back because we would have had nothing else to do. You feel me? But Krump came out of nowhere for us. You feel me? A lot of people. Met a lot of people. Experienced a lot of dope stuff.
The other day we was talking about how we I'm talking loud because I got the shit.
Yeah.
How we was always at Loveland. They had the little events up there.
Yeah.
You feel me? Dave Scott was there one time and he didn't know about Krump and shit.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, he tried to come out with a Krump DVD.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, first time you seen it was when you was out here with us.
That part. And it's crazy, like the IU, that like the center of it really started with y'all, like the buzz of niggas being tight out here in this section. You feel me? When you heard the towns, you feel me? You like, damn, that was the names. I used to hear that shit all the time. I'm like, damn, who them? Who them? Who them? The J Towns. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, if you didn't go over there, if you ain't go to the garage, fool, you wouldn't. You dance? Where?
Oh, man, what up with it, man?
Like, where do you dance? You know what I'm saying?
Man, we got right now, we got a little documentary and everything. You feel me? Talking about different things, man. My cousins right here, they rap stuff. We edit videos, photography, and everything, man. We just putting things together right now for something bigger and better.
That part, man. Hey, what's up, well, man? Good shit.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank
you. Have a good one.
Thank you. Yeah, man, we good. Me and saying Krump did a lot for us, man. We went from here to Beat Up House, you feel me? That was like a little spar session with the bag. You know what I'm saying? The homies go over there and sharp iron with iron. You know what I'm saying? And then we spin a block, you feel me? We go to sometimes we be at Ryan House, you feel me? Because everybody live in the same little vicinity on this side of town. And I mind you, we on feet too. Ain't nobody got no four-wheel, nothing. Not a bike, a scooter, nothing. But we wasn't tripping though, because we was with each other, you feel me? And, you know what I'm saying? And we moved how we moved and we did what we did. And we grew a whole fan base and we started a culture of shit to where people look to us for that.
Way before Fizz, huh?
Hell yeah.
Woo, and then it mixed in
Hell
over
yeah.
the years. It
That's how we had Solo. You feel me? That's how we had all them incorporated into the shit. You feel me? Because them niggas was crumping at the time, and you feel me? We was already what we was. Bruh, well, we had a squad, gang. Super squad.
What up with it, man?
What's up, bro?
But yeah, we had a big ass squad, man. That nigga, like, but yeah. Yeah, now I remember the time when I first went to Type of Clown,
Debbie Allen shit?
Yeah, Debbie Allen Dance Academy.
Yeah.
This is before I even knew how big she was, though, you feel me? That's when I first met. Did we already know Salsa? No, that was my first time meeting him, huh? Yep. Damn, it was my first time meeting Salsa.
Salsa was a hitter.
Both from the IE.
Yeah, we both. Yeah, we both.
He was a hitter.
Like, why he talking like? Yeah, I can't. Stop talking back there.
Real hitter type shit. Real long hair, Johnny Tapia type. Shout out my nigga Salsa, you feel me?
Tapia. Shout out Bad Boys. But yeah, that was the first time I battled Salsa. They had the whole crowd behind him though. He had the whole rock stars and shit. I'm over there by myself in a chair, getting ready.
Still
like
on
Time
that,
of the
though.
Clown. Then he had no faith in me.
Yeah, I know.
That's when I first started though. You feel me?
But still,
But since then, like I was telling him the other day, Rockstars gave me that hooligan vibe.
Yeah,
you feel me?
That's
Rockstars or
Young Rockstars?
Yeah. And then they clicked
I think it was,
at
because the same niggas from Hooligans, like Wade was from Rockstars.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Buck Wild, that it was dope.
And Buck Wild had the Mecca, the clothing line.
Yeah, it's Pops.
Yeah,
no,
Pops.
Miyoshi.
Yeah, Miyoshi, yeah.
He said Mecca. Is that the same?
Well, he had a I think Buck Wild shit was the Mecca shit. It was Miyoshi, but they had I don't know. I think it was Miyoshi, but Buck Wild. He had his like Buck Wild shirts.
Yeah. Stuff.
Well, like we didn't, they had like the little pool area right there. You feel me? We used to be at the little pool area and get all. That's when Cannon.
Was this around Wu-Tang?
Yeah.
This around Wu-Tang.
Yeah,
I had already slowed down on the shit a little bit. You feel me?
And we used to be at Bird House, Janisha and them.
I just seen Bird too. He back out here.
We used to be at Anwar, Auntie and them house. I mean, anywhere where we was capable of, you feel me, running that, we was there doing that, you feel me?
On me.
It didn't matter where, how far. If it was krump, you feel me, we was on that.
Oh, we was everywhere during the days,
We was
man.
on that.
You know, start from damn near Preston.
Everywhere. Preston, man.
Facts.
You talked
We
about
talk about nasty tunes.
How they wasn't getting out there. We were having the studio session at Cove until you had to fight for that.
I was the one that started getting the radio out there at lunch. My bad.
They started to
Hey! I did, man.
I had my little share with the dancing shit.
Yeah, man. You was there too. You was doing your thing too, man. You
but
was.
I just couldn't get it.
Yeah. Anti niggas who come up there with their tails, my niggas.
Yeah, them train
Hey,
sessions, the tails. Nah, the cereal box backpacks.
We was at Pharaoh's one time. We got a story about Pharaoh's. I was with Kiran. We was at the little club.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna walk up to him. We didn't know her. She walked up to him and pushed him hard against the wall and just started dancing with him. I was looking at this nigga like,
oh man, and Kiwizi used to be small too, so.
On the radio.
Oh yeah,
I had to fight for that radio to be out there at the
bro.
sessions, man.
I'm talking about.
I did that.
Yeah, Jay Star did that. Yeah, Jay Star did that. Like niggas wasn't able to do none of that. Like
man,
that really changed lunchtime.
Lunch, man.
Niggas was trying to get to all three. Yeah, we had all three. Like we had all the courts, but we had to shut down one. Just so the dancers, but you had your circles. Everybody couldn't get in Jay Star shit. I ain't gonna lie, Jay Star like out here with us.
Pumped it, man.
Nigga, he was the pioneer for us out here. I ain't gonna lie.
Appreciate that, man.
I'm talking about to the training over. You feel me at the crib and shit. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna cap. And then when it came to the Misfits, you gotta give my boy Red his credit. You feel me?
That's a whole little segment.
I know, but it just all still. If you think about it, how it just. Or you can't think about I can't think about that shit. So yeah, Cole, bro, had to fight for that shit, bro. You had to be good. Like if we was fucking up out there, they was stripping it. They was waiting to strip it. It was like NWA
it was a lot of
coming to a show and can't say certain shit.
Yeah, we couldn't play.
So that made us really have to make our own music. Make sure it's the one. That's why you hear all the glory to God. But now we got churches and stuff now because the music is different. They didn't understand it at first.
Man,
y'all did that though.
Yeah, after that I became youth dancer. I was dancing. It
opened a lot of doors. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it did.
Damn, man, that's crazy. When he called me for this shit,
Jerron.
Yeah, that was my boy. JD. Hey, look, bro, when it came to the tails, so look, JD, shout out my relative JD. So if you know JD, when he was up there, he'd do the shit. I used to get mad at him because he was gang banging.
Yeah, we trying to stay in the
So he was doing it. He was the only one. He was the only one. All you know is boom, backside. Then he got the tail. But the females loved it though. So he would never stop. He used to tell me shit, the females love it. I'm like, well, shit. What could you say? But that was his style though. Damn, bro, I almost forgot about that shit.
We contributed a lot to be on our 2 feet. You know what I'm saying? And that was we didn't have no social media like that, like no Instagram and all that shit like
MySpace.
that. That's it. MySpace.
We had MySpace.
MySpace. And it was fresh almost. MySpace was popping. So if you got a MySpace and you was doing your thing, you was on that.
Yes,
that was the only way we had to communicate. But now, y'all got all that shit, bro. Y'all can say something crazy in 2 seconds and get across the world.
Man, what's the story I want to go over, man? Well, first, I'm Weezy. Everybody know me, Key Weezy. I know my real government name and stuff like that, too. We're out here again, another location. We got Jimmy's this time. A lot of people are familiar with Jimmy's.
Yeah.
We out here in Rialto. We just hitting every different landmark, and we're going everywhere, and we talking about a whole bunch of different things, how we grew up, and pretty much with the clowning and the krump dancing. Misfits will come later on. A lot of the other stories will come later on. I really want to get all the dancing and stuff out the way for all new projects. So that's the whole purpose of this whole thing right here.
Yeah.
One of the stories I want to go over, well, they already said the story at the house when everybody battled.
Epic.
That was epic.
Epic.
Now I'm gonna continue with that, right? Because I didn't know what was going on at that time. I just knew everybody was showing up at my house to battle.
Right.
I had my mom's entertainment system speakers
smacking,
and I just had it, just going. Everybody came over the house.
Yeah.
Everybody is hype. everybody, parents done dropped them off. Everybody was walking to the house.
Facts.
And Rock Boy, we ain't forgot about you.
Right.
You gotta come on here too, brother. We got we got how you come on here too, brother.
Rock Jeezy.
Everything that happened a little bit after that, you know, Bobby, Jay Hit,
Yeah.
he came, Kills, Killer Brew, rest in peace, he came, a bunch of other people came, all the rock stars back in the day, from San Bernardino, Ashton, shout out to Ashton, he came, rest in peace, Marky D was there.
Yeah.
I don't know if Salsa came, no, the other rock stars in them came.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you what happened the next day though. The next day, Dragon came to my house late at night, and he was asking about the session. He was like, "Hey, in the session today?" And I was like, "Nah." I was shocked though because I didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
And I was like, I didn't know who he was at first. And I looked at him. I was like, "Oh, this Dragon, this Slayer."
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Oh, but the session that was yesterday."
Yeah, bro.
You know, because everybody couldn't keep communication like that. Everybody couldn't talk, you know, on the phone like that, you know, or MySpace or whatever, you know. But he was like, "Well, we should get a session going." But my parents, they had both of the cars in the garage, so I couldn't session with them.
Facts.
So I was like, "Oh, bro, you gotta go." So Dragon, if you see this, when you came to Rialto, you missed the session, and you came to the backyard, and then I talked to you in the backyard. It was already too late, so I was like, "All right, yeah."
Moments.
But that story will always be rememberable.
Facts.
And it's a bunch of other stories too. Since we already going down this route, I could talk about Carter.
What?
A lot of stuff happened at Carter. You know, and can't forget about Joe.
Yeah.
Can't forget about Force.
Yeah.
Lil Weezy Brian.
Yeah.
Well, the old Lil Weezy. I can't remember everybody. You gotta help me.
Cheese.
Cheese. Of course, Bobby. Of course, Kills.
Dante.
Dante. Everybody in that era that came around that time. I can't remember everybody. So if you went to Carter around that time and you was dancing,
you know.
Hey,
you know. You feel me?
You know. We ain't forgot about y'all too.
That Carter High dance room, you know what I'm saying? That multicultural festival clique, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is, man.
Oh, so I'm glad we're talking about this. So when I first went to school, I remember them having in the gymnasium, it was Rodney, aka Cisco.
Yeah.
I forgot who. I don't know. What was Maine there?
TBZ. It was T Squad. I mean, it was the squad, and then it's T Squad too, because they had Cheese.
Okay, because T Squad, that's a whole nother story too. In Squad.
Legendary clip.
That's a whole nother story too. We gonna talk about too though.
Legendary clip.
But yeah, they came and they was performing. And I was like, damn! I was looking at everybody saying, look at everybody, everybody dancing. I was like, oh, this is crazy.
The Tim's on.
Everybody had the Tim's on. Rodney was always getting the tracks, some way somehow.
Rodney always
had the tracks.
Oh me.
He always had the tracks.
That's how everybody was dancing after what you call it. Everybody had Tim's on. Everybody had something to do with this.
Facts. Hey, but we know who we got that from. That was that tie-dye.
Everybody, you feel me? Hey, you gonna do it when you.
That was on that Shake City.
Y'all see Jordan, you know what I'm saying? Just like that. You know what I mean? You gonna mimic your favorite player. Facts.
Shoot, man. What else could I talk about? This was a little bit before I met y'all. But Big Neptune, Little Neptune, of course. What was Tyson's dance name?
Yo, yeah. Shout out Tyson too, man.
I don't remember I don't remember your dance name, but everybody know you Tyson. You feel me? You used to dance too.
Facts.
But Anthony Turtle, Anthony Connor. I gotta say your government, brother.
Big E don't lie to me.
Anthony Connor. He always had those Tommy Clown hip hop VHS tapes, and I remember bringing them to the house and watching El Nino dance. All the other hip hop clowns was dancing. Had all that on tape.
Big
and I was like, and we was borrowing them probably for like 5 days, maybe 5-6 days, and I had to bring it back.
Huh.
And then
we used to watch them shits like motherfuckers.
What else? Lights Out Clown. Lights Out Clown with hey, who's off Face, David, Tyson, Platinum,
Kevin Favors.
Kevin Favors. Michael McKinley.
Oh no, that was Nasty Tunes. Michael McKinley was Nasty Tunes.
Oh dang. Well look, hey, it's still part of IE, still part of Rialto, so you feel me? But with Lights Out, I remember going to Face Party. and his big cousin was from what was his big cousin from? High Class Clown. So High Class Clown came out here to Rialto, was at Face Party. You remember Face Party?
These are standing
High
right over
Class
here.
Clown? High Class Clown. So I remember we were supposed to battle. I remember that Ladies Fellas came on that do.
Oh wait.
Yeah, all that came on, and they had the back then they had the lights with the light up lollipops and shit, and all the glow in the dark sticks and shit like that, just like how it was at the 7 to 7.
Yeah.
That's history too in Rialto down the way. We'll be over there
All
too,
that.
talk about all those.
All that.
But all the older brothers that helped out during that time, like I said, Big Neptune, Tyson, all the Lights Out clowns. Was Hector from Lights Out?
Nah.
He was from somewhere else, huh?
Yeah, he had his own. Damn, I had to.
Dang. Well, hey, it's a lot to go over, but that's a little bit of the history as far as with the clown dancing and the crumping as well too. So we mixing a little bit of both in. But you got any more stories?
Man, I gotta look, man.
I got a bunch of
I'm like an
stories.
elephant with this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I remember when you feel me and Jay Star had to get into that battle.
They did battle.
You see what I'm saying? You feel me? That battle. Hey, you feel me? Cause in my heyday, you feel me? They was telling me I was that dude. You feel me? So I'm like, I'm that dude. He like, but you ain't battle Little Town. I'm like, Little Town? I'm like, bruh. At the time, the big homie was Demondre. You feel me? Shout out Demondre.
Shout out Demondre.
You feel me? That was my big homie, bro. Had me on some. You feel me? So we went to who guys we went to? I think we went to Weezy House. Yeah, we went to Weezy House. And it was just you, me, Weezy, Demondre, Jay Star. You feel me? Tracks was on. Bro didn't even say nothing to your bull. He just got right to it. Like, what's up? Turn the tracks on. I'm like, all right. I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of nervous because how confident bro was. You feel me? That shit was mad crazy. Bro got out there and put belt to ass. Whooped my feet. But that was a learning experience though. You feel me? Never pop nothing until you know you could get there. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But I elevated off that. You know what I'm saying? For sure, for sure. Those type of moments, you feel me?
Come hop in.
Sculptured a lot of people, me myself included.
Hey,
like, you lost
Demondre,
more,
you
bro.
had it too, man. I remember.
On me.
I remember.
Demondre was hard too.
On me. But what y'all just talking about?
Yeah. Battle.
Oh, you mean when we gonna have to go. Damn, that was at Park Meadows.
Got right to me, bro.
We
I was like,
walking up the
damn.
street. You talking about when I had a crowd with me?
Bro, no.
I remember that. Yeah.
Hey, that was the first time I met y'all
niggas.
niggas.
Like on Riverside and Walnut.
That was the first time I met y'all niggas. On God Heaven right there. Who was that? Was that Mookie and them?
I don't know, but we had
These niggas looked like celebrities. These niggas was on some breaking shit. He had like 12 people with him, holding the speaker. He wasn't doing shit, but bro just was like,
hey, good times, man.
I said, who are these niggas?
Hey, I gotta hop on this too. No. I gotta make sure the mic hear me.
Yeah.
But
You see, I told you.
I remember Jonathan randomly battled me, right?
It was right after lunch or some shit.
Yeah, it was at lunch. You was like, oh, nigga, you battling me right now. I was like,
Oh,
oh,
man,
shit, I
back
gotta
in the
battle this
day.
nigga Jonathan.
That was that ball, huh?
Bro, cause you was that tight.
Jay Star, my bad.
I was.
I was like, I gotta battle this nigga Jay Star. I was like, oh, shit.
Bro, was that tight, my
So
nigga.
look,
Yeah.
he had the scrunchy socks, the Pumas.
Man, that was in back in the day.
Yeah, and he knew how to walk.
The uniform.
He knew how to walk.
Yeah,
right?
I used to know how to walk.
He said,
I used to be one.
that Buster Rhymes, called an ambulance, got on paper with your paper.
Yeah.
He was like, do. Hey, he was killing me off.
Getting off. You feel me? Getting off. Getting off.
Oh, he killing me off.
He said, oh, we killing me.
I didn't even know that I was battling him. He said, no, you dancing right
Hey,
now.
we gonna have to find somebody that was there.
Somebody gonna
Like that
tap
can
in.
remember that. Larry was there.
Larry.
LeRon.
Hey, shout out Ruin, man.
Shout out who?
Ruin.
Yeah. Who?
Table. You know what I'm
Larry.
saying? If you know, you know.
Shout out, man. You
know
know,
what I'm saying?
you know.
That
Hey,
back.
that was a good one. Hey, y'all both had some good ones though. That
Yeah,
was
man, I got, bro. I got
that wasn't the same time though. You was talking about something.
Yeah,
else.
I was talking
That was
about
the
when Demondre took me over there. You feel
Oh,
me?
what, Kieran
Kieran house, and it was
Okay.
just y'all back there. You feel me? And then Kieran put the speaker right there. You feel me? I'm pacing. I'm like, man, Demondre, like, you finna get off on, bro. I'm like, all right, but bro, dummy confident. He like, man, turn the tracks on, nigga. Bro, start getting off, and then you know how when you experience like that little feeling of, damn, I might not win. He getting off. And then when you start trying harder than usual to do shit, I'm in that motherfucker
man.
trying to break my back. I'm like, if a nigga, I'm trying to do whatever I can, but it ain't working. Bro, jumping back
Was
with some
this
more
in the
shit.
garage?
In the garage, yeah.
Man,
Bro,
back
just
in
keep
the
coming
day.
back. Oh, I'm like, fuck. But that shit made me hella better though. You feel me? For sure.
It's crazy because I just don't be knowing to put my hands when I'm talking. Like when I'm standing here listening to y'all, I
Oh
don't know where to
yeah.
put my hands
You
at.
got to be vocal with these joints, B.
For sure.
You
You
know
can
what I'm
keep that too. Like keep all that because I want everybody to know where it's coming from. You feel me? You feel me? Everything.
Yo, for real. You know what I'm saying? And what was another one, bro? You feel me? I ain't even gonna. I don't want to jump the gun, but you feel me? The Village Greens, that's a hit spot too. You feel me? The Village Greens, you feel me? Got a lot of soil on that motherfucker. The Women's Club, a lot of soil on that motherfucker. A lot of soil on that motherfucker.
Ooh, the Women's Club.
Feel me? Every thug nigga that was thugging was dancing.
Hey, the Women's Club, also Sunrise Church.
Sunrise Church.
Larry.
Sunrise Church.
Shout out to Chosen.
My nigga
R.P. Larry, man. Little rock boy, man.
Man,
I remember when I first met Larry in Detroit, bro, and that Grandpa Bill, bro, he had them outside for like, I don't know how long, bro. Them niggas was drinking out the water hose and shit. I'm like, damn, y'all niggas trying to get off. And it was some Samoan niggas that lived across the street. Detroit was like, let's battle these Samoan niggas, they weak as fuck. I'm like, why you would have battled them then? He's like, it's funny to see him dance. So that nigga was getting off, bro. That's the first time I seen Detroit dance. I said, this little nigga is like, what is this? He's
hey,
like,
was you there when Detroit battled, who did he battle at the Women's Club that night when we had tacos there?
Concrete?
Who he battled? Oh, you were there.
He did battle Concrete,
yeah.
but that footage didn't never come out.
Yeah.
No, nigga, damn, it was on one of my,
I ain't gonna.
I'ma remember because I remember D-Trade and all that. What Josh?
What
Hector, Josh Kravos, Hector.
Kravos, yeah, they both used to dance. CJ, man, remember CJ?
What about the females? What females we had trying to dance with us?
Nakia.
Yeah, Nakia. Damn, bro.
Ain't no females.
It wasn't too many.
Yeah, it really didn't get
What's that one that was with Boogie and them? Yeah, with Boogie and them. What's her name?
Oh,
she was dancing.
Nicolette
was dancing. Yeah, she was.
Shout out to her. I ain't seen her in a while. You feel me? Are we in camera good?
Yup.
Red over there.
Red over there. See, Red going Hollywood too. Shit.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm directly
for sure.
Immediately.
You were supposed to bring me back so we can set this shit up.
Oh man, y'all sidetracked.
Oh yeah.
But like you were saying, you feel me? Y'all sidetracked.
You know, he done got niggas out.
Nah, man.
Damn, it was some good moments. I saw a lot. No, bro.
Damn, cause you was like,
even if cause I was even starting way back from clown dancing.
Yeah, nasty tunes.
Yeah, like I was at the Tommy, you feel me, first little train up shit, like the little that building he had sucked. I remember my cousin Frog, he used to dance. He told me, stop.
Krump.
Yeah, Krump. Yeah, and Platinum the Clown, all type of shit. Like 7 to 7, y'all talked about the 7 to 7 and all that, man. Come on, man. I couldn't go. You know my mom, I couldn't go. She wouldn't let me go, but I know about it, all that. I thought I was going.
You know it. You know it.
I thought I was finna get it. No. Remember the niggas that used to live on the block, right?
Sure.
They did. They came. Yeah, they had that same. We hated that shit.
Trey.
Mm-hmm.
That was Crush.
And yeah.
That was Crush, man. He was dope.
Hell yeah, he was.
He was.
They was dope. They was so cold
and Bop. Bop.
Bop
used to be with him. What Bop was that?
Kyrie.
Yeah, Kyrie.
Not Kyrie. No. It was but Kyrie was Lil Bop. You feel me? I'm talking about Baby Bop.
I just know them little niggas, bro. They was the first that I seen so short, looking like some young niggas doing that shit though.
Fast as fuck.
The clothes was so big and niggas they utilized that boy.
The cold dance. That's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. I remember when Kieran started busting out there, bro. I said, fuck that shit. I can't get it. Niggas in surf, the little bros in surf passing, I can't get it, bro. I'm just finna, I have to find my lane in a different part of the dancing world.
You know this nigga over here? Oh, you just getting him? Oh, okay. This is like, y'all some slicks.
Hey, nah.
Hey, it's all gang.
It's post promotion, dude.
That was slick. That was slick. That was slick.
What else though, man? That did set a tone though, man. You feel me? I felt like if you think about it from the clown dancing to the bucket, got us over there to the jerking shit, to the jerking era.
I didn't used to
no, but that shit transferred. You couldn't get it. I get it. But you indulged in it. You indulged in them parties. You indulged in them parties, right? You indulged in them parties, so it all correlate. Because the reason why I say that is because most everybody from Misfits was what, buck dancing and shit, right?
Yes, sir.
And then they was
not everybody, but most of everybody.
I said most.
Most of everybody.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all spoke about cornbread already?
No, we haven't spoke about cornbread already. We going
Okay,
back.
man, that's what I'm saying. I'm everywhere. My timelines is different. I know I don't look old, but
it's all good though. It's all good though. So
my shit everywhere, man.
So this brother right here, he been here since day one as well too.
Yeah.
And he's sharing his story as well too. But he did mention about Frog, right?
Yeah.
Now we
Rest
didn't
in peace,
been
Frog, though, man.
we didn't been to many sessions where we seen Frog. We didn't know who he was. We just know he was a good krump dancer,
man,
and he was funny as hell. We used to be at sessions, and he used to be like, "Hey, krumps, krumps," and be getting off, and be getting off, and be getting off. And another thing, I want to go back to Cope area, right? So in the Cope area, he was dancing too. He was battling people too.
I was
He was battling people
style too,
right? But I do remember Hollow Tip. I do remember Michael Decatur, Trayvon Decatur. I do remember Sean. I do remember my first time battling. I had to battle Josh, and I learned about the breakdowns and the songs. It was the Time to Clown songs.
Get him up, get him up.
Yeah,
that was my shit.
Yeah. So, hey, Josh, if you see this, you know that's how I got on, bro. I had to battle you first. So, you know.
Hey,
but after
my
that,
boy really was the Prodigy, J Star type shit, and really blossomed in a cold way though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yes, I couldn't do it like y'all, bro. You know why I couldn't do it the way y'all did it? Y'all had the mentality. You, bro, you was like y'all had the Mamba spirit, bro. I wasn't doing it, bro. You're not touching me and all that. I was ready to fight. So I was the cancer. Yeah. I had to be the sideline and support them because I couldn't do it, bro.
But even though that you saying that, like, bro, he was still dancing no matter what.
It's still kept dancing. Bro, like that shit was fun, bro. Like I swear to you, bro, nigga, that was some shit that the hardest of hard gonna always want to do too. Still to this day.
Facts.
It's niggas still to this day that you can't like do choreography without implying the buck, the krump from the. My bad, bro. My bad. I was just talking about choreography, bro. My bad.
No, but that plays a part too, though.
The clown to the buck, you feel me? The krump, all that shit do play because if you look at it even from TikTok, it's all together.
Yes,
you
sir.
feel me? So
yes,
shit,
sir.
Nigga, we did a great thing, man. We're part of history in this bitch, boy.
Scale, it kept young black kids from destroying their futures, right?
Yeah. Facts. Oh, bro, speak on it, man.
Like do that, you feel me? To jeopardize their time, or you know what I'm saying? Out of time, the devil's playground. So being that we didn't have nothing too much to put our hands on, but that, dedicated to that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I got something to say on that, right?
Yeah, because I wanted to say something on that too.
I'm gonna say something on that, right? So when it came to dancing, it took you out of a different place, and you was able to hold it down, you know, while you dancing. But when dancing was over with, you still had to worry about walking on the streets, right? So even, you know, down the street on the block back in the day used to be a problem. Even going to Loveland. So I used to have my hoodie on and used to be walking through the block, and you see nothing. You see a grip of stuff happening on the block.
I'm not gonna lie,
but at the same time, I know everybody trying to keep positive, but everybody, you know, once that dancing was over with, it was back to reality.
Oh yeah, I'm tough. But they didn't fuck with us like they didn't. How everybody else got fucked.
Yeah, everybody look. Hey, you dancing,
but you gotta like it's who y'all knew too.
Yeah. Correct.
You feel me? Like I was coming from that motherfucker every day leaving. So why I was the way I was, because I'm waking up to this shit over there in this area. Bro, not too far from it. I'm feeling like where bro at is lovely, even though he across the street, just because he got gates, dog.
Yes.
Just because he got gates, you feel me? So I'm literally waking up to gunshots. So that dance shit, that really helped the nigga. Like, you feel me?
Facts.
That's why, like, it was needed. You feel me? Because like you said, once we go, think about it, bro. And let's be honest, you feel me? I love Rialto, but wasn't no hoods at that time. It was different LA hoods and people coming around. It wasn't that. So till we come into Loveland, or if you grew up on the block and you coming from where you stayed at, ready to come kicking on the block to train up or something, now you like, whoa.
Correct.
You feel me? Because now you're getting asked at 12, 13, where you from? And you like,
everywhere you went.
My city.
Grown men.
You're not even thinking of the hood. Then you're knowing niggas like me. It was a few people that was actually gangbanging at the age of in middle school.
Correct.
I don't mean to knock y'all big homies down. That's gangbanging down, but we know the truth. High school, is when it really started for a lot of niggas, when the dance and shit faded off and we getting ready to graduate. Now these niggas they didn't have the dancing no more. It wasn't cool to niggas. Now it was all about the cars and the females and the shit. So the alternative changed for shit. It was never really in too many souls. You still do that shit today. I pop up in your live. I see you today with your son. You feel me? Because you have the love for it. For you to be out here doing this shit, it's the love for it. I'm still involved in it in some type of way because of the love for it. You feel me? So.
And we go way back, and you do your own stuff with the clothesline and the music.
Yeah, man.
And we go way back as well too.
Hey, my bro came out like one of my first videos. All right.
I did.
Hey, listen, bro. Yeah. He did, bro. Still to this day, bro, that video get brought up. I ain't gonna count.
Who did yours the O?
Is the
Lamar?
Yeah. Hey, is the red part still on?
Yeah.
Okay,
so
I'm making sure.
This right here is a continuance of like connections type shit.
So I told him like the city needed something like this for them to grab onto, right?
Yeah, we gotta do some day in the light shit. I got some shit to get off. Cause niggas
from back then kept everybody together. Clown dancing kept everybody together. It kept everybody together. It kept everybody together.
Generation, for sure. Generation.
Friendships, though.
Yeah.
Generational.
We like 15, 20 plus, B.
And we still doing it to this day. And nobody came out to tell the story.
Nah, bro, from fucking
so this is our story. So everybody who was out there who didn't think none of this stuff was gonna come out, it's coming out now. This is what we doing.
But wait,
there's more.
There's more. There's more. Yeah, man. So I appreciate everybody who's even coming out here and even being part of this. You feel me? But yeah, on a serious note, man, we just trying to keep everybody involved. We always out here just having fun with it. We want a group of the other homies to come out too,
bro. Hey,
and also have fun with this as well too.
Was not it, bro.
And this is history, man. This is history.
Or somebody else
the
different,
history,
bro.
Even from back then. I still want to get Taz to come out here.
Terrible,
I still want to get Big Neptune to come out
like
here. I told God back in the day, if I can get out of my situation, that I'll go ahead and do this. And this is my purpose, is to come back and start recording everybody and getting this stuff done, and also come back with the dance. Right? Right? All right. Now I know y'all ain't seen this brother in a long time, but guess what? He here now. This that motivation. This that motivation right here. My brother's back here. This that motivation. This is that motivation. It's bringing everybody back.
I don't trust people too. I popped out because these my peoples for real. No real shit. Like, I'm out here comfortable. I'm usually paranoid looking around, but this my brother for real.
Yes,
like
sir, same here.
From like school.
But look, man, it's all about having fun with it, doing the recordings.
This is what that did. Like, all this right here, bro. This is what that era did for us. Like, we needed this shit. My shit low, bro.
Yeah, bro, you gotta do something with that, nigga. I can't.
Hey, that.
Use yours. Use the one that flipped on you. But yeah, this what this did, man. It produced a lot of great friendships.
Hey, the feature would be insane.
Within the process.
Like, what's up?
But you feel me, like, what's good ain't gonna take no L's though, man. Like I said, this is something that still to this day is something. You feel me? Like, our kids is right here. They wasn't even born when
even thought of
was doing this shit.
Yeah.
And we got what? 15, 17 out here right now, you feel me?
Right.
So that just lets you know how this is something now from